Hello, word. Welcome back to another episode where we explore the fascinating world of English vocabulary. I'm your host, Alex, and today we're diving into a sophisticated verb that can add a touch of elegance to your speech. Commence. So, what does commence mean? Simply put, it means to begin or to start. It's a more formal alternative to these common verbs, often used in official or ceremonial contexts. It suggests a more deliberate and perhaps momentous start. Now, let's look at some synonyms. Instead of commence, you could use begin, start, initiate, or inaugurate. For example, instead of saying the ceremony will commence at 9 a.m., you could say the ceremony will begin at 9 a.m., or the ceremony will start at 9 a.m. You could also say, we will initiate the project next week, which implies a starting point with a degree of formality, or the new president will be inaugurated next month, which is almost exclusively used for very formal beginnings like a presidential term. See how the choice of word changes the feel of the sentence, even though the core meaning remains the same? Now, let's look at some antonyms for commence. Words that have the opposite meaning include end, finish, conclude, and terminate. Think about it. If something commences, it starts. If it ends, it stops. We might say, the meeting will end at 3 p.m., or please finish your work before leaving, or the contract will conclude at the end of the year. We could also say, the employment was terminated due to misconduct, which is a rather formal way of saying someone was fired. Now, how can you use commence in everyday life? While it's true that commence is a bit formal for everyday chit-chat, it can certainly be used. You might say to a friend, let the festivities commence, in a playful way, perhaps when opening a bottle of champagne at a celebration. You might also hear it used in slightly more formal settings like at work. For example, we can commence the meeting once everyone has arrived. It's also frequently used in procedural instructions or announcements. Think about announcements at a sporting event, for instance. Now, let's solidify our understanding with some more usage examples. Here are a few sentences. The trial will commence next Tuesday. This is more formal than saying the trial will start next Tuesday. Or, construction is scheduled to commence in the spring. Another example is, the university's academic year will commence on September 1st. You might also hear, the rescue operation will commence at dawn. Here are a few phrases using the word commence. Commence proceedings, meaning to begin a formal process or legal action. Ready to commence, a phrase used to indicate that you are prepared to start something. When does the sale commence? Meaning, when does the sale begin? Or, let the games commence, which is a dramatic way of announcing the start of a competition. Let's recap. Commence means to begin or start. Some synonyms are begin, start, initiate, and inaugurate. Some antonyms are end, finish, conclude, and terminate. Remember, commence is often used in formal contexts. It can add a layer of sophistication to your language. And now we've reached the end of another episode of Hello Word. Thank you for joining me as we explored the meaning and usage of commence. I hope you found it helpful. Before you go, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others discover our show and learn new English words. And here's your challenge for today. Write your own sentence using the word commence and share it as a comment below this video. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Until next time, keep learning and keep exploring the wonderful world of words.
Goodbye.